Good morning. Today, I would like to present about organ of speech, airstream mechanism, and the classification of English speech sound. This is the definition of organ of speech. The various organs of our mouth we use to produce speech sound are called the organs of speech or speech organs. Speech organ or articulators produce the sounds of language. Organs used for speech include the lips, teeth, alveolar ridge, hard palate, phlegm, uvula, glottis, and various parts of the tongue. They can be divided into two types, passive articulators and active articulators. This is the picture of speech organ. Description for different organ of speech. The study of speech sound is essentially important for getting the fundamental idea about producing speech sound. The various organs work in different ways to produce speech sound. Lips. The two lips serve for creating different sounds, mainly the labial, bilabial, and labiodental consonant sounds, and thus create an important part of the speech G apparatus. Teeth. The under and lower teeth are used to produce a lot of speech sounds, especially dental and labiodental consonant. And next, tongue. The tongue is the most important articulator in the speech organs. It moves in different ways in different shapes to produce speech sounds. Tongue is divided into 5 parts, namely tip, blade, front, back, and root. And then alveolar ridge. The alveolar ridge includes the area between the upper front teeth and the hard palate. To produce alveolar consonant sound, the alveolar ridge and the blade of the tongue are used. And then hard palate, a thin horizontal bony plate of the skull located in the roof of the mouth. The interaction between the tongue and the hard palate is essentially in the formation of certain speech sound. Soft palate or phlegm. It should have holes forming that function during speech to separate the oral cavity or mouth from the nose in order to produce the oral speech sound. If this separation is incomplete, air escapes through the nose during speech and the speech is perceived as hypernasal. Pharynx. The pharynx is like a tube beginning just above the larynx and ending to part. The structure that holds and manipulates the vocal cord. The Adam's apple in males is the bump formed by the front part of the larynx. And then uvula. Its function in tandem with the back of the throat, the palate, and air coming up from the lungs to create a number of guttural and other sounds. In many languages, it closes to prevent air escaping through the nose when making some sound. Glottis. The combination of vocal fold and space in between the folds as the vocal folds vibrate. The resulting vibration produces a buzzing quality to the speech called voice or voicing or pronunciation. Sound production involving only the glottis is called glottal. Airstream mechanism. It refers to the means of initiating a speech sound, including pulmonic, glottalic, and phalaric. Pulmonic airstream mechanism. It refers to the movement of lung air by the respiratory muscles. Most sounds are produced with a pulmonic airstream mechanism. Glottalic airstream mechanism. It refers to the movement by pairing air by the action of the glottis. An upward movement of the closed glottis will move the air out of the mouth. A downward movement of the closed glottis will cause air to be sucked into the mouth. Phalaric airstream mechanism. It refers to the movement of the mouth by action of the tongue. There is a velar closure formed by erasing the back of the tongue when using the phalaric airstream mechanism. The classification of English speech sound, vowel and consonant. The basic difference between these two classes is that in the production of the former of the airstream meets with no obstruction of any kind in the throat, the nose, or the mouth, while in that of the latter, it is somehow obstructed. Consonant manners of articulation refer to the ways of articulation which result in different degrees of obstruction against the S-stream, such as complete, partial, or a mere narrowing of the oral tract. According to the manners of articulation, English consonant can be classified into the following groups: stops, fricatives, affricatives, liquids, nasal, and glides. Place of articulation. Places of articulation refer to different parts of the vocal organ which are involved in causing the obstruction of the S-stream in the production of consonant. According to their places of articulation, English consonant can be classified into the following categories: bilabial, labiodental, dental, alveolar, palatal, velar, and glottal. Classification of English vowels. Generally, according to their componential elements, English vowels can be classified into the three categories: single vowels, diphthong. Single vowels contain a single element. They can be further classified according to different factors. According to the position of the highest part of tongue in producing the sound, they are front vowels, central vowels, back vowels. According to the degree of lip round, they are unrounded vowels, rounded vowels. According to this, according to the open, according to the openness of the mouth, closed vowels, semi-closed vowels, and semi-open vowels and open vowels. Okay, thank you.